For this month's roundtable, we're going to be covering a new content option called Shoppable Collections. It's brand new to the A plus content section, and it's looking like it might replace brand stories. It might not, but we'll go ahead and just get right into that. So, Shoppable Collections, new content offering. It's located in A plus content. I think most brands have this. I haven't seen any accounts without them. So to find this, where you would go is you would go into Seller Central, go to advertising, then you would click on A plus content and then create A plus content. And then next to brand story, you would see shoppable collection. So that's where you would select that to be able to get that built. So, like I said, it's a new content offering. With this, you're able to create interactive shopping experiences with tagged images and videos. You can group products into themed collections that inspire immediate purchasing. And then you can link to your brand store as well to drive customers to all of the products that you have to offer. Now, for the content feature, there are some rules. It's looking like they might be requiring that you have a certain amount of products, but I tested it out and I think you can get away with at least two products. But then some of them will allow you to do like four or five options. So this is something that's definitely like more up in the air. Again, it just came out, so our team is definitely testing it. But I do believe you could get away with possibly just two products. But I do believe you need at least two because you need to be able to fill up the template. So Shoppo Collections will be replacing brand stories. So basically, if you were to launch the Shoppo Collection, it is going to replace where your brand story is located on the listing. You will not be able to have both of them live. So that's just something that's important to note. This is a beta offering, so it's possible you might not see it, but honestly, I'm seeing it pretty consistently across the board. So that's just something worth noting that if you don't see it, it's not the end of the world. This is a program that's in beta. So it is something that will possibly be added to your A plus content at a later date if it's not there now. Now, here are some examples of shoppable collections. These are directly from Amazon. So, one thing I really love about these is they have like the best sellers right here. That's going to show your pricing, and you're able to go ahead and just click directly to the listing there. I like this as well, shows it really nice and big with the price right there. So that way they can buy it. This is going to be just, this is like a image with text overlay. So I would say this has to be like a lifestyle image or something like that. And then this is going to be those custom groups. So you could see here that this is best sellers. So what Amazon is letting you do is they're letting you basically group together different offerings based off of that. So you could see that when you build it out in the module, it says like kitchen essentials is like the little like placeholder. So obviously that's going to be different for every brand, like what that looks like. But basically, you're able to create your own specific groups kind of just based off your category. So, and then additionally, you are able to do video. That's what you can see right here. So these can kind of be short videos and all that good stuff. Your best sellers, all of that. And then one thing I also really like about this feature is that you're able to basically put in backup ASINs. So if you were to sell out of a product, it wouldn't be like an empty spot or it wouldn't say sold out or anything like that. It'll just replace it with the next ASIN that you have put in there. So I do like that they have that placeholder. That's not something that they always offer with these things. So I think that's really, really helpful. But all in all, these are the three examples that Amazon has offered up for people to check out. So it is something that I would recommend checking out. Again, you'll see these three examples when you do go and build the actual shoppable collection. So with them putting the shoppable collections in there and replacing the brand stories, it really shows that Amazon is moving more towards a more direct shopping experience in the detail page as opposed to like storytelling, right? So I personally like this move. I think the storytelling, it's helpful, right? And you like to hope that people are taking the time to read about your brand and things like that. But the reality is, the more we can engage customers and cross sell, the more our average order values are going to increase. So I think from that perspective, this is a really smart move. And it's a strategy that I do think is worth testing out, in my opinion. So with that in mind, we believe you should follow these best practices to get the strongest results. So I would create collections intentionally for the holidays. What I like about this content piece is this isn't that hard to create, right? Like an A plus content, that takes time. Infographics for your image block, that takes time. But this isn't going to take as much time, especially if you already have a brand story live. You'll have a background image there. A lot of this stuff will already be built. So, because of that, I think you can kind of play around with this a little bit and really embrace quarter four. And that's what we're suggesting that you do. So, for example, you could do themes such as holiday favorites, gifts under 50, stocking stuffers, gifts for him, gifts for her, last minute gifts, whatever it might be, and whatever fits your specific niche. That's what I would suggest doing. So, those are some options, but obviously that'll look different for everybody. And then I would cross sell products that go well together. So, really just think of this as an extension of the cross selling module, but it's higher up on the page, right? Because a lot of the times, with A plus content, a lot of people will put the cross selling module at the bottom, which I get because I think from a flow perspective, it looks a lot better when it's down there as opposed to like being in the middle. But what I like about the fact that Shoppable Collections, that's going to be above your A plus content. So it gives a stronger opportunity for cross selling, in my opinion. Now, I would suggest implementing split testing. So since this is new, I don't think we should just ditch brand stories and never talk about them again or anything like that. And I instead, what I would suggest is roll this out with the update and then track your conversion rate and see which one does better, right? When you do contents like this, your brand story, even though this will replace it, it's not gone forever. It's still going to be located in that A plus content dashboard. So because of that, I truly think that is a good move to basically see, does this do better? And if it doesn't, don't be afraid to go back to brand story or don't be afraid to adjust your content or what have you. But I think this is definitely worth the test given its cross-selling features. And then just make sure you're mixing in the engaging elements. So having high quality images and also using video. Like I think they in total have 5 modules. So because of that, I would suggest using all five. Like I think we should use all five. Obviously, if you don't have a large catalog, that will be harder to implement. But I do really want to see people kind of expanding out just because I think in general, that's what's going to drive the most conversions and engagements up. So, all in all, I think this is a really great new tool. We're definitely really excited to be using it. And I'm hoping to have more examples for you guys that we have implemented. It was just something that was so new, wanted to bring it to your guys' attention, especially because I think it has some good holiday capabilities with it.